So as we scroll down, we see a 16.11% edge on Pinnacle. That is absolutely fantastic. Welcome back, football fans. This is a brand new tool on OddAlerts. It is called Pinnacle Versus. And, you know, the icon is a sort of boxing icon because we're Pinnacle against the world, against the soft bookmakers. If you can beat Pinnacle's price, long term, you're going to make money, okay? And this tool is a constant feed of opportunities that does just that. What this tool does and what we are now doing in the background is scanning Pinnacle every single second, looking at the odds on multiple sports, by the way. This tool now brings you value opportunities for baseball, American football, hockey, esports. You can turn that one off. And then we look at Bet365 at the same time, same markets, we match them all up. And you can see this is the result. And there's also a Telegram bot on screen now that just pumps every single opportunity into there. That came first. If you've missed the last few updates on this channel or on Discord, the Telegram bot came first. And the number one bit of feedback was, we need to filter. We need, you know, to turn off esports and do this and do that, which is absolutely understandable. So here we are with the first ever version of the front end. This is still in beta. If you want to test this, head to the description and you can grab a season ticket, which gets you access to this and all the other things that are coming this summer. And also leave a comment on this video because I'm going to be picking three people to get access to this, early access to this across the summer and test it with those season ticket holders. And you'll also get access to the exclusive season ticket holder Telegram group where we discuss this tool and other things that are being tested and we make it better. You know, they are really powering this tool in terms of its progress, its development, the feedback channel in there. So with that said, without further ado, as the other videos go, let's now take a look at how this works and what it can do and why it is so powerful. So beating Pinnacle's closing line, Pinnacle is considered one of the sharpest bookmakers, which means their odds are as close to probability as you're going to get. Now, what we also do on this tool is remove their margin, so you can see the proper value, the proper edge. So 1.65 here is not what you see on Pinnacle. That is with their margin removed, and that process is called de-vigging. Now, I'll leave some links in the description, just some things for you to read, and I'll also leave a link for you to access this if you've got a season ticket. If not, you can grab a season ticket across the summer. Sales close on the 1st of September for a season ticket. As you may know, we try to emulate a real season ticket. So the filters at the top, as you can see, we've got a game here, 16.6% edge. This is Asian-Handicap away, under 4.75 Mongolia against India, and this is the Asian Cup Women's Qualifier, if you wanted to know. And that is one of the latest games that's been added. We can hit refresh, and we see that no new games have been added since we loaded this page 30-40 seconds ago. So let's look through the options then, shall we? We've got the minimum edge. Now, let's just say your system, 109, let's go for 10. We're looking at games with 10% or higher edge. And we are doing the power de-vig method. Again, they will be explained in the description. Minimum odds on Pinnacle of 1.6. We could actually put that down to 1.4 just to see how many opportunities we get. So it's gone up to 31 now for the upcoming games. Maximum odds of 10. I mean, you can just set this to 100 because why not? Still 31 because, you know, 10 it's pretty high already. But there's no harm in just having it 100 just to see what comes through. Sort by, pretty obvious what this does. We're sorting by the most recent selections. What you can sort by. You can't see the drop down here on the recording software for some reason. We have the ability to sort by edge, which is the highest first. So it'll refresh, and we now have a 27.14% edge on the away win, and this is a tennis game. So I told you that, you know, this is not just for football now. This is the first tool on OddAlerts to offer value bets across sports outside football. Very, very exciting stuff. We have Mongolia against India again there in 3.4 hours as I record this. Tennis has been a pretty interesting one to track in the Telegram bot as well. We've got a home win in Cameroon, basketball here as well in Turkey, Besiktas against Fenerbahce. That would be fantastic if it was a football game. I don't know if the rivalry is as heated in basketball, maybe. The de-vig method, you've got power, additive, multiplicative, shin, and non. And again, very technical, but I'll leave a link in the description as to what these mean. Power, I feel, and many others feel, is best for this kind of betting. You can press non, and again, it will reload the feed, and you'll see how the odds change. So the Pinnacle odds change, the value changes as well. And yeah, we'll go back to the power method. And the final filter here is sports. So we can now toggle on the sports that we care about, or we can select them all and then deselect maybe esports if you wanted to do that. If you just wanted to focus on tennis, for example, you can do that and it will refresh. And now we have a feed of upcoming opportunities for tennis. You can put this down to 5% and see if you get some more games. You do. And these are all in the next 24 hours, as you can see. So again, this is a constant feed built for your needs, and the filters allow you to do that. This is version 1, not even version 1, version 0.1 of this tool. Right now it is just a feed. The next step is to connect your own personal bot so that your settings, which save every time you edit them, if I come back to this page now, they will be saved on tennis, power, edge highest first, yada yada, you understand. But that is good, but it can be better. The next step is to connect it to your bot. It will be a new Telegram bot that is just for this, because depending on your settings, there can be quite a few alerts. Also, the ability to track this and then map it on some sort of profitability chart is all coming, and all, you know, things that I expect people to want in the future. But for now, you need to test it for me. This is why I've made this video. If anybody is interested in testing this, there is a link in the description. You can join the season ticket program. The season ticket is the annual plan for OddAlerts. So you're saving, it is 9 months for the price of 12. No, it's 12 months for the price of 9. That would be a terrible deal, wouldn't it? And you also get access to all of these new features early. And I find that the summer, the post-season, you know, when the big domestic games are not on, is a very good time for me to just sort of hunker down and develop these kind of things. We've got API updates coming soon as well. Stats endpoint is getting a lot of new stats added to it, and then that in turn will power the new trends page, which comes with always on automated alerts. A new live in play scanner as well is coming, so you'll be able to have alerts set all the time for pressure, XG in game. The favourite's losing, but the XG for the home team is higher than whatever, you know, that kind of thing. And there's been 20 shots and no goals. Odds are this, and it'll just be completely customizable. So all of that is coming. But tools like this, there's a lot of moving parts, so they do need to be tested first. That is the reason for the season ticket. It's a good way, a better way, a nice way for you to support the project as well. During the sort of off season, and yeah, it's for power users. You know, if you're someone that wants this kind of tool or uses the API, you will be excited by this. I know you will. If you're just someone that just likes to bet on the Premier League or just likes to research the stats, OddAlerts is absolutely fine for you as well. The trends pages, but Pro is just probably okay for you during the season, and that's fine. Any feedback, leave it as a comment, and of course any comment automatically entered to get early access to this tool. I'm rambling now, so I will end it there. I'll see you in the next one, and I look forward to reading your comments. Thank you.